Hi guys, it's Carisa, and I figured it's been a long time since I've done a clothing haul, and I went to the thrift store recently and I picked up more things that I normally leave with. Usually I just get a couple of things from each place that I go. And I also hit up the Target clearance sale, so I figured I'd just show you all of that stuff together. So the first thing that I have here, I actually almost didn't try on, and I learned a small lesson when I did that. I tried it on anyway. I grabbed it because there was another sweater that was almost identical to it, but I liked that one a little bit better because it was a slightly more green blue. And when I tried it on, I realized that there was some fresh, it was dry, but it was like still in chunks, like hasn't been washed, vomit on the sleeve. I don't know what else it was if it wasn't vomit. It looked like cat puke to me. So obviously I was pretty excited when I tried this sweater on and it fit and it had no vomit on it, because that's usually how people prefer their clothing. So this is more of that like cornflower blue color, and it is a V-neck, pretty basic. If you're into knitting or something, maybe you know what these little decorative holes are all over it. That's as good as I can do for you. This is by Studio Works Woman, and it is a 2X. I paid $6.99 for this. I also picked up this cranberry colored cardigan. This is a little bit more worn than what I would normally go for. I noticed on the sides, like by the hips, there's some pilling, but it's only in those spots for some reason. So I have a pill shaver somewhere around here, but I'm pretty sure I could just use a regular razor. Actually, it's fine on the other side. So this is by St. John's Bay. It is a 2X, and this was also $6.99. I feel like we're getting close to the time of year where you start to feel like it's going to be spring soon because of all of the Valentine's Day stuff leaving the stores eventually and then going into Easter. But the truth is long after Easter is gone, it still is usually pretty chilly where I live. So I like to have cardigans or layering pieces, and I think that's what's so attractive to me about them, about getting different ones, is you can just change up your looks without wearing the same old thing all the time, same cardigan all the time. This next piece is a 3-button cardigan, so it buttons up at the top with these 3 buttons, but then it just kind of drapes the rest of the way. This I may not be able to wear quite yet. I'm not sure, both because of the time of year and also because I think that it may just be a little bit snug on me. But it has a lot of beaded detail on it, and there's something about the fact that it's so ugly that's really appealing to me. I don't know, the first thing I said to my sister when I saw this is this ugly? And she said, no. And I said, it is. But I think that's why I like it. This is by Designers Originals, and this is a 1X. This was $6.99 as well. I also noticed on this when I tried it on that there is a pen mark on it. But if you couldn't see it, you know what I mean? I'm going to try and work on getting it out. It's right there. But I also kind of think I could just put a little bit of black fabric paint there and it'll look like it's part of the design. My sister sort of talked me into this last purchase. I've been burned a lot lately by purchasing denim at the thrift store. I've gotten a lot of pieces that I thought, oh, it's only $6. A new pair of jeans can be like $60 or more. So I figure, oh, it's only $6, and if it doesn't fit me quite how I like, it's fine. It'll get me through. But the truth is some of it is just so unflattering and fits so poorly. Even though it buttons and it fits, if it's really sagging in the butt and the thighs, I feel like I shouldn't wear it. And that's something I tend to have a problem with because I'm apple shaped. So, obviously my butt and my thighs are larger than they should be, but my real problem area is my stomach. So most plus size clothing I feel really caters to women with big hips and big butts. When I try things on in a size 20 or 18, a lot of the times I can tell before I even were to try it on that it's just not shaped properly for me, that it'll be too tight in the waist and too big in the butt and the thighs. Trust me, I would much rather have that shape. I feel like it is so much more an attractive shape, but we all have to be happy with what we've got, right? Another thing is that just because it fits and it zips up and it has all of its buttons doesn't mean that the zipper isn't broken. I had 2 pairs of jeans that fit me pretty well. Got them for a decent price, liked them quite a bit, and the first time I wore them, the zipper fell down every time I bent over. Now this pair of jeans did pass the zipper bend over test, but I just wasn't sure about them. I wasn't sure if the style was just super, super out there. Like, does anybody wear jeans like this anymore? I don't know. I felt weird when I had them on. My sisters pretty much insisted that they were worth picking up. So I'm going to trust her on that, but you guys let me know what you think. These are a pair of Lane Bryant lightly flared jeans. They are a size 20. They were $9.99, and as you can kind of tell, they look like they have barely been worn. They have this seam down the front, and they have sort of a wider leg with a very slight flare to them. They are almost a little bit of a dressier cut of denim than what I wear normally or what I've been wearing lately. And the last two things I picked up from the thrift store, I basically browsed the jewelry section because I've been feeling like my accessories have been lacking lately. I don't know, I've just need to freshen up my accessories. And I saw this pair of earrings, super cute. I don't even know what you would consider that. I don't know if that's Asian or if it's supposed to be like a China pattern. I don't really know what the correct term is for these. But I thought that they were pretty, and my sister liked them, but the way her piercings are lined up, she has multiple piercings in her ears. These wouldn't work, so I thought, well, if she doesn't want them, then I will take them. And this necklace, there's a really good chance that it's just missing something, but I like it just how it is. This is a distressed metal chain. It has really big clasps in the back that clasp together awkwardly. So that's what makes me think that there was something in the middle of this maybe that was supposed to be the front of the necklace, but I don't really mind. I like it how it is. Next, I went to Target just real quick yesterday morning. I had something that I needed to return, and I just had to run a quick errand. And I remembered that there was the clearance sale that Jamie, Jalen Mama, and Christina Subfertile Frugalista had mentioned that they took advantage of. And basically, the Cartwheel app had a 20% off coupon on already marked down clearance items for clothing and accessories. It is tough because even the regular priced stuff in the plus size section at Target, at least at my Target, is always really picked over. So the odds of the clearance section yielding any good results are very slim, but actually did pretty well in my opinion. I guess I should preface this with the fact that these aren't probably technically plus size. These are items that are extra, extra large. The actual plus size clothing was nowhere to be seen. In fact, I think I found two things that were part of the clearance that were, you know, how they size them, like size 1, 2, 3, 4 for the plus size clothing. I didn't see hardly any of that. This is an oatmeal colored long like grandpa cardigan. Pretty basic, nothing fancy going on here. This was $20 marked down to $9.98, so it was $7.98 with the discount. And even though I haven't really been wanting to wear black as much lately, the last two items I picked up are black. This is a Massimo brand tank top in extra, extra large, and it has like a dull kind of flat sequin detail on the front, which I like. It's, you know, it's kind of neat because it doesn't really stand out that much, but it has just a little extra something. This full price was $22.99 and it was marked down to $11.48, which means I paid $9.18 for it. This one I wasn't so sure about because this is another piece that I felt like is just a little bit maybe too snug on me. It's just like standard cardigan material, but the front has an extra layer on top of lace. Full price, this was $27.99, marked down to $19.58, which means it was $15.66. This was really exciting for me. I thought the shoe section was going to be really picked over, and it kind of was, but I managed to find 3 pairs of shoes that were part of the clearance sale that actually fit me. So these full price were $16.99, marked down to $8.48. So they were $6.78. These are a similar style, but they're in kind of a muddy red wine type color, similar to the Pantone Marsala color that's supposed to be so popular this year. These are also an 8.5, and they're just basic ballet flats. For some reason, a couple of the pairs were marked as being a special promotion, so they came up as $8.48 a piece plus the discount, and they were run kind of together. So one pair was technically $4.79 and the other was $5.59. I don't know. I don't really know anything more from the receipt, but this is like a faux suede leopard print, and they have a slight bend to them. The bottom of the sole is a little bit more flexible. It also has this cute detail in the back with the patent leather strip. And I'm not a huge fan of animal prints, to be honest, but I do like a very minimal leopard print, kind of like this, sort of muted but natural looking, and with like an outfit of neutrals or solid colors. I like something like that, so I'm excited to have these. So that is it. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. I don't know, I feel like I was doing a lot of them for a while there, but I like to cycle through things. I like to buy things discounted, wear them and enjoy them, but then redonate them, or you know, donate things that I found on clearance, and then refreshen my wardrobe with new items. And I kind of was doing that a lot lately, so I don't know if it was like, all right, Carisa, we get it, you've been to the thrift store a lot. I'm very sorry to say that by the time you see this video, that clearance sale with Target will have been over. I'm so sorry about that. I am not one of the savvy types that was on top of that sale to begin with, but I thank everyone who was, who shared that, because I would have completely forgotten, or actually not even known. So that is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.